Good morning and welcome back to the channel, or good afternoon or good evening, really depending on what time you actually watch the video. But hello, if you don't already, subscribe. One day I would love to make this my job, so the more subscribers I get, the more chance that'll actually happen. If it's 5 years or 10 years from now, I don't mind. Just one day, that's all, that'll be cool. But yeah, so anyway, today I'm going to do a bit of like a review on my car. So over the last like 6 months I've been starting doing these videos. I've kind of just done what I've done to the car at that point in time, like new shifter, when I did the cams, all that sort of stuff. But I haven't actually shown everyone like the whole car. So today I'm just going to sort of run you around the entire car, show you what spec it is, what I've done to it, because it's been a long 5 years. I imported it in November 2015, so you know we're middle of October now, so yeah, nearly just short of 5 years. So yeah, I'm going to show you everything I've done. I got the car completely standard when I imported it from Japan, and then I've kind of ruined it from there really. But you know, it's been a love-hate relationship, and you know, I mean, I've hit a lot of problems along the way, but you know, you work through them, and I am where I am now with the car, and you know, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm just sat at a fuel station now. The guy in front of me is just about moving, so get some fuel, and then we'll head off, find somewhere that I can do a bit of recording, and yeah, right, I will see you when we get there. So we're here. I decided to come to Rough Airfield. It's pretty much on my doorstep, and well, as you can see, it's still used every day. They do like training for small planes and stuff, and there's like gliders and stuff going about all the time. But I like it because it's a pretty nice, quiet place to come. You know, there's never really anyone about. I usually take my dog for a walk down here. I don't usually let him in the Integra, but yeah, I'll take him right here. It's nice and quiet. And nowadays, you know, being away from everyone's kind of what you want to do. But you know, anyway, we're here. So yeah, let's do a bit of a walk around then. So I might as well just start with the engine bay. So originally this car was completely standard, and then bit by bit I started tidying up the engine bay. I relocated the battery. Then I got the throttle bodies, which tidied it up a lot, and then I did sort of the power steering delete and used the Civic rack. And then, you know, after all those sort of things, it was looking a lot emptier, and it looked pretty shabby with all the holes where all the clips and stuff went. So I decided to do the wire tuck, and then I did the ABS delete. What else did I do? I did all the clutch lines and all the fuel lines. So that's pretty much where I'm at now with it. You know, I don't think there's much more I can really do with the engine bay, but so yeah, we've got the Titan throttle bodies, Skunk to Ultra 4 cams, Super Check dual valve springs. I've got a lightweight flywheel and a 6-paddle clutch, and a lightweight crank pulley. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the engine stuff. As you guys saw last week, I managed to hit 257 brake, which isn't bad for NA, but yeah. So along the way I actually did a slight wide arch. As you can see, it's hard to tell, it's not a lot wider than you know, the standard TEG. It's only about 1 inch wider, but I wanted to have wider wheels, and then I put the Mugen front lip, Mugen side skirts, and the rear Mugen lip as well. I've always just loved the look of them, so I put those on. I kind of really want the Mugen spoiler. I don't know if you guys see, I'll probably just put a picture in so you can see what it is, but I quite like the Mugen spoiler as well, so maybe one day I'll have one of them. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it all sits now. I think it just looks nice. It's not too much, but you know, it's pretty subtle. And then just kind of just like with the engine bay, I kind of just removed everything from the interior as well. I stripped every bit of interior out, and I actually cut the boot floor out. As you can see, it's flat, but in, you know, a normal TEG it's dipped down, so I cut that out. It did actually have a couple of holes in it. The rear lights on these TEGs are prone for like leaking, so if you don't catch them early, they can puddle water, and mine did. You know, this is before it even came into the country. So my friend Luke's a fabricator, so you know, I just thought let's just chop it all out and put a flat plate in it, and I much prefer how it looks now. And then suspension wise, I've got my BC racing coil levers, fully adjustable. Then I've got the hard race rear tow arms, just so when it goes a bit lower, your tracking kind of goes out, so you need the adjustable rear tow arms to just make it sit right. So I did that. And then yeah, the only thing I've got left in the front is just the, oh wait, he's back again. Sorry, yeah, the only thing I've got in the front is my bride bucket seats and the carpets. Again, I always wanted bride seats. I've always loved them, and these ones came up and they were kind of too cheap to say no to, so I went and got those. And then I've got the hybrid racing shifter. This is actually a Luke shifter. I've just yesterday bought another shifter, same shifter, just in black, so I'll probably be giving this one back to Luke and put my black one in, or if he wants a black one he can have that. We haven't actually decided yet, but I'm easy either way. Oh yeah, you can't forget about Betty. Betty's been here a long time. If you're gonna think about stripping your interior out, I mean, even like everything, I probably wouldn't, because honestly, it's just so loud in the car now, like really noisy. I know it's only like my weekend sort of toy, so for me it doesn't really matter. But if you have a, you know, if you're driving it every day and you've got the full interior stripped out and you've got a 3-inch exhaust like I have, it's, yeah, long drives can sort of annoy you a little bit, but for me it's alright. I quite like it, and I like all the sort of painted clean finish, so you know, I'm pretty happy with that. One thing I'm definitely going to do is get a cup holder back in here, because the original console's got 2 cup holders and they're like literally perfect, so I want to put a cup holder back in the car, because like just having a coffee in the morning, you know, if we're driving somewhere, or you know, anything really, it's just nice to have. So I think I'm going to sort of make a cup holder here somewhere so I can at least have that again, and then I'll probably put my sun visors back in, because yeah, that sun strip's alright, but you know, it's winter now and the sun's real low, so it doesn't really affect me at all. So I've still got plenty of things I want to do with this. I want to get at least a half cage put in the back. So I need something better for these harnesses, because harnesses aren't really meant to be like that low. It's sort of meant to be, I think it's like a 20-degree angle, but mine are a lot more. So a cage, I want to get a different steering wheel and a boss. I'm going to redo my fuel lines because I'm not quite happy with them, so I'm going to redo my fuel lines, get those those made differently. And after that, you know, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I've still kind of undecided what I want to do with the car itself. I don't know if I want to sort of have it as like a track car, weekend car, or, you know, recently I've really had the urge to sort of do a quarter mile in it. I just fancy it. So there's a York Raceway not too far from where I live, so, you know, I think I might book a day down there and just have a play with it, see what it's like. I've never actually done a quarter mile before, so I think I'm just going to go give it a go. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I am with the car. You know, I don't really know what I want to do with it. You know, track, drag, weekend car, just on the road. I don't know. You know, I've had it that long now. You know, I'll never get rid of it. I'll probably keep it until I probably bin it or it rots away. You know, it's a Honda at the end of the day. They rot. As you know, as much as you look after them, it happens. You know, it's 20 years old now. You know, but I do fancy another project. I might keep the Teg and then get something else. So I've already got an idea of what I want to get, and it's kind of in the pipeline. So it's a bit ridiculous and it's kind of stupid, but I just fancy it. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one. You know, winter's coming. Hopefully I'll have somewhere for, you know, me and the cars to stay and work on. So yeah, there's a few things coming, but we're not quite there yet. Yep, so that'll be about it for this video. So yeah, more things to come. You'll see if you subscribe, so if you don't want to miss out, hit that button, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Throttle bodies and a paddle clutch. What a great idea. So you didn't think I was going to let you go without listening to a little bit of VTech? I'm just getting out of the car park now. It's a bit holes. You know, considering this is low with wide tyres, it still drives alright. It still drives good. Ooh, it's just a little bit more bumpy, but, you know. 5 years I've had this car, and I haven't got bored yet. That's one thing this Honda does to me. I don't get bored of it. And that's kind of why I like it so much. Right guys, I will see you in the next one, and they're going to be good, don't worry. So yeah, I'll see you later before I get in trouble. I'm gonna calm down now, kind of, maybe.